Welcome to the Iowa Soybean Association's State of Soy. I'm Aaron Putze. We're visiting with Morey Hill. Morey is one of 22 farmer directors who lead and guide the Iowa Soybean Association. Morey, thank you for welcoming us to your farm today. Tell us a little bit about your years of service thus far with the Iowa Soybean Association as a director.
Well, Aaron, I've been on the Iowa Soybean Board as a director for I'm just finishing up my 7th year. So I'm in my last term, so to speak, because we can serve, three-year terms. It's been a welcoming experience and just a great opportunity to learn and do more things for the soybean industry.
So I take it that's probably what motivated you to run in the first place for the board of directors.
Yes, I felt that with Iowa leading the nation in soybean production, that anything we can do to help improve our standing around the world, or what we do here at home to improve the markets and the stability of soybeans, I could help any way I could.
And I know in your time on the board, agricultural awareness has been very important to you. You've been a strong champion of the Iowa Food and Family Project. Why is that rural and urban connection so important to you, and why do you think it's a priority for Iowa soybean farmers?
We need to know our customer, and our customers want to know where their food comes from, whether it's coming from my farm directly or through the grocery store chains, that people are just wanting to know and feel safe and good about their food. And so I think that anything we can do as farmers in Iowa to educate our consumers, that everybody's in a better place.
Now, as a director, your leadership also involves serving on a couple of 4 committees. We have a demand committee, we have a supply committee, we have a policy committee, and we have an information and education committee. What have you benefited from in terms of serving on those committees? I would imagine it's a great way to learn the issues to help then guide budget decisions on those issues.
I love the way that the Iowa Soybean Association sets it up so that all the directors have a different opportunity to serve on each committee, and whether it's working on the supply side, figuring out new ways to use soybeans, or on the demand side, making new markets or making sure we keep the markets we got. It's vitally important to have both those aspects. And then the education part, that goes back to what we just talked about with the consumer awareness. And then policy, we live out here maybe in flyover country, but we're all still got to be aware of what's going on in DC or in the Capitol, and we got to make sure that the policy doesn't hurt our farmers.
What do you look back on that's really given you the greatest amount of satisfaction?
I think one of the key aspects for me is that, like a lot of my friends and neighbors, I was so used to just paying the soybean check off and thinking that it was helping. Now with my time on the board and understanding that what those checkoff dollars do as far as what we just talked about with demand or supply or education or policy, how those checkoff dollars are really helping me and my farmer neighbors get better results and move forward with the soybean industry.
As you look at fulfilling your term, your time on the board of directors, what do you hope to gain here as you do that?
I think just an overall perspective of what we do every day, to put safe, reliable food on everybody's table. The Iowa Soybean Association is driven to deliver, and we want to emphasize that fact that we're here for everybody out here in the ag community, and that we can help any way possible.
Thank you for all you've done for the industry, what you continue to do for the industry and for the Iowa Soybean Association. I mean, the directors who serve in this role, they are volunteers, and they are giving of their time, their effort, their talents to serve 37,000 soybean farmers in Iowa more effectively. With the Iowa Soybean Association and the State of Soy, reporting from the outskirts of Madrid, Iowa, I'm Aaron Putze.
My name is Charlie Brunker, and my wife and I and our kids run Precision Ag, try to be on the cutting edge every time we can. We turned on FMH, Precision Ag, crop insurance. We harnessed what we're already doing, and we'll never look back. Grandpa used to call a field, 100 acres, and now we're planting 90 of the 100 acres. Well, we're only paying for the 90 that we plant, and those details actually increased our APHs anywhere from 5 to 12% in the first year.